Okay, this is one of my most number one to read list books since so many times ago, and has finally been fulfilled. I did try a couple of times to order the books online, but it was always out of stocks. This time, I finally got the chance to read it. Special thanks goes to one of my friend who lended me the book. Finally, no more wait and imagine to touch and open the every page and absorbing everything written in the book. I finished reading the book just in one sit, and I will not give it back just yet. I still wanted to read it all through once more, or two, or three, to properly grasp the ideas explained by the one and only Maudy Ayunda. As you guys probably can tell by the post feed on the book's official Instagram account, the book is not full of words, but also filled with images. It is beautifully arranged that it really put away such potential of making the readers bored with long sentence or paragraph. Though I'm okay with full words in the book, but this half book filled with illustration is kind of helping the readers to enjoy the book. Maudy is talking about several issues here in the book, categorized into 4 beautiful chapters. And the first chapter is about how to not being yourself or not finding yourself, but more like get to know yourself. Maudy proposed her redefinition of self that seems to be one particular very important topic. We are the experiences we have been going through, we are all the things we have learned, we are so many things at once. That is why before chapter 1, she reintroduced herself, not as what we know her as what she had famous for, but for what she wanted to be known for. And she calls herself a storyteller. In the next chapter, she talks about the dream, how to be a dreamer 101 sort of discussion. She provided the tips and the music playlist and the concept of success and accepting failures and forgiving ourselves in the lowest part of our life. I personally was a dreamer back in the day in my high school years, but not anymore. I call them plans now, not dreams. My plans are not only one and keep changing every now and then. The reality hurts sometimes, so we need a lot of adjustment. But hey, I'm okay now. And you need to fight for your dream if you have one, okay? Promise me. After that, she will bring us to her perspectives about LOVE. In the previous chapter, we were given the music playlist for dreamers. Now we were awarded a long list of broken-hearted songs to listen to. Yeah, I will probably definitely check them out later. What it felt like to love or something like that. My favorite simple line of hers was when she said that do not forget to love yourself first. Like, it's really deep. Yes, I still try my best to love myself. I'm trying really hard because how can I love other human while I'm still very much hate myself, right? And the last one is about the mindset. There are big amount of quotes I found so fascinating in this part. How do we know which are right or wrong and good or bad? They are all simple words, yet resonate and relate to me in so many levels possible. How we see others, how we think others might see us. Then in the very few of the last pages, it talks about herself being a feminist. That I know, here in Indonesia, a woman declaring she believes in such concept will be likely labeled as against the system or whatever. One thing for sure, being equal does not mean being the same at all. And no woman did not want to rule the world or something like that. So there's nothing wrong about it. And in conclusion, the book is beautiful other than because we got special photo shoots of Maudy Ayunda in it. The messages it tries to deliver is powerful, but at the same time feels very soft and comfortable. Now, let's talk a little bit of how I met Maudy Ayunda. Not like in real person, in real life, but when I got to know there is somebody that is beautiful, not only the looks but also the brain. I saw her first on Perahu Kertas movie, I guess, and I started falling in love with his soul ever since that moment. and I listen to her music, and then following her latest activities, and the amazing story how she is not only an actress or singer but also taking a bachelor degree in Oxford and recently got accepted in Harvard and Stanford, but she prefers Stanford. Yes, she might not be only celebrity when scholar abroad, but for me personally, she is somehow the most authentic and original. I and so many other of her fans will always continue looking up to her as an inspiration, simply because she is that awesome. Hopefully, some of you who read this can read the book sometimes. And the last time I checked, some of its first pages free to read a sample before buy the ebook on the App Store. So yeah, this is a really recommended book to read.